And we are back to Game 3 of our Tuesday night triple header. You know what they say, third time's a charm. We have Texas Tech, we have Northwestern. Let's get to the final of this game. I'm joined here in the booth. Obviously, I'm Knight, joined in the booth by Sayin. How are you doing, man? You excited for the third time's a charm game?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Yeah, I hope Northwestern has finally taken this extra day and a half to finally stop the option that Texas Tech loves to run. But we will see.
And off the bat, Junior Taylor with a heck of a return, and that's going to get called back due to a clipping on Alex Coleman. So they'll end up starting, it looks like, at their own 32. Let's see if they're ready to stop that triple option.
That's very unfortunate there on the penalty. That would have been very good field position for Northwestern.
All right, so Thomas Matthews starting from the pistol, handing it off to Braden Johnson. Heck of a run there, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Yeah, we seen this last night in the first few attempts. Northwestern loves to get out and start running the ball early, so let's look forward to seeing if that continues tonight.
All right, on 1st and 10 again, they go to Braden Johnson. This time it'll be a pickup of 7, and just like that, they're in the Red Raiders territory.
Yeah, Northwestern may have finally figured out how to get their offense rolling, and it seems to be through the ground game.
All right, in the motion, they fake the handoff, and then Matthews does what he does best, and he throws it out right.
Yep, I think he's seen a fan in the stands who was calling for that ball, so figured he'd give it to him.
I guess so, huh? All right, 3rd and 3 here. They're going to fake the handoff. Thomas Matthews keeps it himself. He has blocking downfield. He's running. He's off to the races. He finally gets drugged down after a gain of 38.
You know, Northwestern looks like they're taking a page out of Texas Tech's book themselves with the read option here for Matthews.
Nice chase down, touchdown saving tackle there by Cherry Scrim. Northwestern inside the 10-yard line now. Let's see if they can punch it in for a touchdown. 1st and 10, they fake the handoff. Matthews keeps it himself, gets a stiff arm, and he gets tackled at about the 1.
Yeah, that was close, but like I said, Northwestern coming out here taking a page out of Texas Tech's book.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it for sure. 2nd and goal here. Thomas Matthews drops back to pass. He's going to pull the ball down, and that is a Northwestern touchdown. Thomas Matthews.
Yeah, good read there by Thomas. Good read there by Thomas Matthews. Didn't see any of the receivers open, so just decided to tuck tail and run for the end zone.
All right, well, quick answer. I mean, there was a big kick return that got called back, and that didn't look good. And they said, you know what, we don't need the kick return. And they drove the ball down the field on runs only and scored a quick touchdown against this Red Raiders defense.
Yeah, very impressive first drive there by Northwestern. Now it's time to see what Texas Tech has in response.
All right, here we go. Who I have the number 1 quarterback in the league, Jonathan Aldrezi, coming out for his first drive. Let's see what the sophomore quarterback can do to really answer back. 1st and 10, sending their tight end in motion across the formation. They'll hand it off to Geno McFly. He has a nice run. It'll pick up about 5. Jax Davenport with the tackle.
Yeah, good 5-yard run there by McFly, you know, being able to bounce to the outside and get a block.
2nd and 5 here, sending their tight end into motion to the outside. They'll fake the handoff to McFly. Aldrezi keeps it himself, and he'll pick up 7 and a Red Raiders first down.
Yeah, good read there by Aldrezi, you know, faking the handoff and keep it himself. Let's see if he continues that tonight or what else is in store.
1st and 10 here. They fake the handoff. Drezzy keeps it. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races now. He's going to get caught at about the 23-yard line. 37 yards, Jonathan Aldrezi.
Yeah, good run here by Aldrezi. Way to let the block set up in front of him, and way to good stiff arm on the first defender that could have stopped him for a potential loss there.
As you see him hyped up there, getting the crowd kind of chirping back at this Northwestern student section. 1st and 10 here. They're going to fake the handoff. Drizzy keeps it himself this time. He'll pick up. Oh, he won't get up this time. He will pick up about 6.
Yep. That's what this Texas Tech offense is good at. The read option seems to be their bread and butter.
Yeah, and it's up to Northwestern to really stop it tonight. First or 2nd and 4 here. They have a triple option. This time they pitch it to Kovu Udinsky. He'll pick up 4 yards and a Red Raiders first down.
Yeah, good call there by Aldrezi to pitch it, because if he didn't, that play was going to be stopped short of the first down marker.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a smart pitch for sure. 1st and 10 here. They drop back to pass, and he's going to pull it down yet again. He runs. They're going to say he picked up about 10, but it'll be 2nd and inches now.
Yeah, I don't know. That looked very close when originally he was stopped, but good stop there by that Northwestern defense. Let's see if they can hold him here.
2nd and inches. They're going to fake the handoff to McFly. He breaks a tackle, but they still get him in the backfield. That'll be number 56, Daryl Griffin, with a big-time tackle here in the red zone. That's a hard man to tackle when he gets inside the 5.
Yeah, he definitely is.
3rd and 1. Aldrezi keeps it, and that's touchdown number 1. Touchdown number 11 on the ground for him this season, and that's a great way to answer back.
Yeah, good run there by Aldrezi. 3rd and 1. It looked like it was going to be close, and he just decided to do his favorite plays, read option.
All right, 7-7 after one drive for each of these teams. You can't really ask for anything better than that, at least from an offensive standpoint. Let's see how Thomas Matthews and his offense really respond to that.
Yeah, getting a little feeling of a deja vu here, because our first game that we had, it was 7-7 after one drive for each team.
Yeah, well, knock on wood. Hopefully we get a competitive game in this one, and I expect so. Northwestern has come out really on fire and looking ready to play tonight, as a quick pass here goes to Andrew Weldon, their walk-on fullback.
Yeah, good play there. Looked like Texas Tech was bringing the house, and just a good throw there by Matthews to get it out quick.
All right, 2nd and 9 from the pistol. Thomas Matthews dropping back to pass again. He's going to throw it left sideline this time. Just throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, guess he didn't find anything he wanted to throw to, so better to throw away than take a sack.
Yeah, definitely. All right, 3rd and 9 here. Thomas Matthews looking down the field, and he throws an interception. This one will be number 58, junior linebacker Tommy Salami. Huge interception across the middle.
Yeah, good play there by Salami, just being able to jump the route in front of the receiver and come away with that ball.
Yeah, heck of a play there. You rarely see linebackers get that high up into coverage. He went up with pretty much a jump ball and came down with it. 1st and 10, Aldrezi hands it off to Geno McFly, and that will be eaten up by Max Havoc.
Yeah, good play here by Havoc to push his way through the offensive lineman and get into the backfield there.
Max Havoc's sophomore defensive end coming into this game, still looking for his first sack on the season, so keep an eye out on that as the game progresses. Aldrezi throwing it out of bounds here. That'll bring up 3rd and long for this Texas Tech offense.
Yeah, here we go, 3rd and long. Here's a chance for that Northwestern defense to finally stop Aldrezi and get off the field.
Here we go, 3rd and 11, dropping back to pass. He's throwing it deep right sideline, has a man, and it looks like it was dropped. Thomas Noble getting the credit for maybe a pass breakup, but that'll bring up the punting unit. Yeah,
good defense there by Northwestern, finally able to stop this Texas Tech offense and get their defense off the field.
All right, so a nice way to answer back after Matthews throws his 6th interception of the year. The defense really buckled down and said, you know what, we're not only are you not getting any yards, but we're going to take a yard from you. So a heck of a bounce back for that defense on that series. 1st and 10 here, man in motion, coming back in motion, so they're sending them across the formation twice. Matthews, a quick pass. That'll be Jet Turner for a gain of 12.
Yeah, good play here by Matthews. Had somebody coming off the edge and was able to get it out to Jet Turner for the 12-yard reception.
All right, 1st and 10. They're going to throw another quick pass, this time to Dan Legend. He'll pick up about 2 before getting hit.
Yeah, Dan Legend, also somebody else that's hard to bring down it from what I've seen, so.
Yeah, I'm really looking for Thomas Matthews to throw his first touchdown of the season. He's 0 touchdowns, 6 interceptions to this point. It's got to be coming at some point, I hope. 2nd and 8. He'll find an open man here. He breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, finally gets tackled out of bounds. Jet Turner, gain of 19.
Yeah, nice little comeback route here, able to make the cornerback stumble on his feet and fall back into coverage a little further, and then able to turn upfield and break a couple tackles.
I'll tell you what, I hate to hate on the freshman here, but if Rajah Tennis made that first block, he might still be running. But, you know, that's freshman mistakes. I'm sure he'll make up for it later on in this game. 1st and 10, he throws it left to his fullback, Weldon. Or no, it's Braden Johnson, sorry. Braden Johnson picks up 10. It'll be 2nd and inches.
Yeah, Braden Johnson's already got some good running yards, and now with 10 yards out of a reception, he's looking like a dual threat this year.
Braden Johnson picks up the first on the carry there. It's only a gain of 2, but it's enough for the first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this Northwestern offense seemed to have finally figured out their miscues, and it finally started to fire on all cylinders.
All right, Thomas Matthews, 1st and 10, finds Dan Legend across the middle. Kind of a risky pass, but he completed it for a gain of 5.
Risky is an understatement. Yeah, if the ball would have been thrown on the other side of Legend, that might have been his 2nd interception of the night. But good job on Dan Legend's part to reach behind him and grab that ball.
Yeah, great point. If he puts it in front of him, it's probably a pick. I don't know if that was purposeful ball placement, but it worked out perfectly there. 2nd and 5, handing it off to Braden Johnson. He carries a guy with him, and that'll be a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, Braden Johnson being tough and run up through the middle there, using his muscles to get past the defenders for a first down.
All right, 1st and 10 here. They're going to go right back to Braden Johnson. He breaks a tackle but couldn't get away from this swarming defensive line. It looks like 97 Yami Kanashimi with the tackle on that one. Second and 9 from the pistol. They're going to run a halfback screen, and they have it all sniffed out. That'll be a loss of 6 there. Who made the tackle? I know Yami was in there. Yeah, probably
97.
Yeah, 97 and 99 Wilson were both in there on that tackle, so they both really had it sniffed out. It had no chance. 3rd and 15 from the pistol. Thomas Matthews throwing it out wide right. It'll only pick up 4 for Dan Legend, and expect the field goal unit here for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. And, you know, hey, even though they didn't get the first down, they made this field goal a lot more manageable for their kicker.
And he does make it, so Northwestern takes the lead back. Their 2nd lead of the ball game here early on, 10-7. It's time for Texas Tech and this illustrious offense really to take over here.
Yeah. I have to agree.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say Jason Breeze Jr. with a nice return there, but go ahead. What did you have to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, Texas Tech has got to come alive here. They got to keep it close somehow. They got to get maybe get McFly more involved in the offense than what they already are.
And on 1st and 10, looks like they threw a little bit of a corner out there to their freshman wideout, Rock Solid, and he comes up with a heck of a catch, 24 yards on his first completion of the day.
Yeah, it looked like Andrew Bird there just got burned by Rock Solid and was trying to catch up the entire play.
Yeah, well, the freshman on freshman there, it sounds like Rock Solid got the better of it that time. We'll see how that plays out throughout the game. 1st and 10 here. Aldrezi decides to pull it down, but he's not going anywhere because Robert Crone, the junior, swarmed him up with a sack.
Yeah, Yeah, good player recognition here by Crone and be able to get off his block to grab Aldrezi before Aldrezi can get upfield.
Yeah, it looked like he was taken off there. Crone really was the last line of defense, and he made a heck of a play. 2nd and 11, they're going to hand it off to Geno McFly. He'll pick up about 3. Looked like Crone was in there again for the tackle.
Yeah, it's looking like Crone's trying to get involved early, whether it be in the backfield or just getting tackles. So we'll have to see what else this Northwestern defense here can do.
3rd and 8. They're just outside of field goal range. We'll see what they do. They throw it out left to Houston Wilson for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 6. And they are going to kick a field goal from about the 35. And it's good, making it 10-10. So, I mean, both teams so far have really matched each other's efforts. As this one barely squeaks in, it's still good for 3.
Yeah, and this is looking to be a good game so far. Both defenses are playing amazing, and both offenses seem to be firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, it's definitely been, entertaining to watch, kind of both teams filling each other out and matching each other blow for blow. Here we are, Northwestern, Thomas Matthews really taking over here. Let's see what he can do on this 3rd or 4th drive. I think it's their 3rd, right? They scored on both. No,
3rd. 4th.
Their 4th because the interception, yeah.
Yeah.
Braden Johnson picks up 2 here, so they're now at their own 30-yard line.
Something I want to give credit to is this Northwestern defense. They finally have seemed to figure out how to slow down Aldrezi on the read option.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if that holds for an entire game. As we do reach the end of the first quarter, the score is 10-10. Both teams kind of, both rushing touchdowns, both field goals. Like I said, they really matched each other blow for blow. I don't know how that's a pause moment. I seen that in the chat. Grow up, but
I think someone just has to get their mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, well, that one's not even bad. I mean, I say some pretty bad innuendos on here, and that's not even like that won't even be top 10 worst things I say in this game.
No,
but it's all right. Here we go. 1st and 10, shotgun split set for Thomas Matthews after the first down. He's gonna pull it down and run. Oh man, Cherry Scrim gets beat right there. He only picks up 6, but he made Cherry Scrim kind of look foolish for sure.
Yeah, normally we see offensive linemen and people giving pancakes, but it looked like Thomas Matthews gave Cherry Scrim a pancake.
All right, 2nd and 4. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good way to look at it. Dan Legend picks up the first down. They're getting him involved on these short passes, but that time he breaks a tackle and picks up a first down.
Yeah, good route there by Dan Legend, just being available for Thomas Matthews and getting the first down.
All right, 1st and 10 here. Matthews goes right back to his number 1 receiver, Jet Turner. Gain of about 8. He's up to 47 yards early in this game.
Yeah, Jet Turner looking to be Thomas's number 1 threat this game. We'll have to wait and see what the game has in store.
2nd and 2. They run a speed option, and Thomas Matthews makes a heck of a pitch there to Braden Johnson at the perfect time, and that'll pick up another first down.
Yeah, Braden Johnson averaging that 5 yards a carry. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Speaking of the devil, he goes for 6 here. I'm happy to see that he's way more involved in this game plan here tonight. Last week he wasn't used very much, and it definitely showed in this offense. So if you keep Braden Johnson a vital part of your offense, it'll definitely pay off.
Exactly.
All right, 2nd and 4 here. Matthews decides to keep it again, and that was not a good decision. Wilson Jr. comes up and makes a huge hit on him.
Yeah, good to see Matthews getting up after that one, because that one could have ended his night with a concussion if he wasn't careful.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want to see that. 3rd and 5. They run the halfback screen, and Yami. How you say this again? Yami Kanashimi with the huge tackle for a loss. And that'll bring up I don't know exactly where they are. They're going to kick a field goal. So here we go. It'll be a longish one. slightly shorter than Texas Tech's last field goal. And they make it, so they take the lead back 13-10. Long field goal there.
Yeah, Northwestern's first one, they flashed a graphic. It was 42 yards was the first one they made. So good 42? To see they're getting back. Yeah, their first one was a 42-yarder. Good to see that one was also going through.
All right, well, there you have it. What did it say how long that one was?
It didn't, no.
All right. Yeah, that one was longer than 42. I don't know exactly how much it was off the top of my head, but here we go. Aldrezi taking over here. He will throw a quick pass out to Rock Solid. He'll pick up about 8. I like that cut back infield. It almost broke it for more yards.
Yeah, exactly. That cut there was amazing, and then the tackle there by Junior Taylor, number 11, to prevent the first down.
All right, 2nd and 2, man in motion. They're going to run a speed option with that man. They don't pitch it, which I think is a mistake by Aldrezi there. Junior Taylor with a nice tackle for a loss.
Yeah, because all those Northwestern players were focused on Aldrezi. They weren't focused on the other guy. If he would have pitched it, they definitely would be looking at a 1st and 10 here.
All right, 3rd and 3. Aldrezi going to drop back to pass. Does pass it. Has a man. Breaks a couple of tackles. And that's Geno McFly for a gain of 10 and a first down.
Yeah, if Texas Tech wants to stay in this game, they need to get him more involved in their offensive scheme right now.
All right, here we go. And as you say that, they do hand it to Geno McFly. He will pick up about 8 on the carry. He only has 4 carries so far tonight.
Yeah, and that's in the second quarter. I'd like to see him get some more carries and some more rushes.
All right, looks like a safety blitz coming up on this play. He almost makes the tackle, but he does make the play in general, and that'll be a no gain. Max Havoc with the tackle. That entire play there was Jax Davenport on the blitz, though.
Yeah, Jax Davenport being able to time the snap and get in there and slow McFly down. What an amazing defensive play there by Northwestern.
3rd and 2, they hand it to Geno McFly, and of course he picks up the first down. That'll be a 4-yard pickup for McFly.
Yeah, good running there in between the blockers for Geno McFly being able to pick up the first down.
All right, 1st and 10. Aldrezi throwing it to the right. He finds Kovu Udinsky for a 16-yard pickup and another first down.
Yeah, good route there by Udinsky, just sitting there. Looked like Northwestern might have been in zone, or if they were in man, somebody messed up and didn't cover him. So good route there by Udinsky to get open.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. They finally run a read option on this drive, and it is it's sniffed out. Max Havoc trips him up, only a gain of 1.
Yeah, Max Havoc is having an amazing night right now, like I said, with getting these stops, whether it's in the backfield or just short gains. He is doing amazing as a defensive lineman.
All right, 2nd and 9. He's throwing it left, and he has a man. Houston Wilson, Texas Tech touchdown.
Yeah, Houston Wilson, way to just get over the top of this Northwestern secondary and find his soft spot in the zone there for the touchdown.
So Houston Wilson came into this game as Texas Tech's leading receiver with 185 yards on the season. That is his first touchdown on the year, and that's Aldrezi's 2nd passing touchdown of the season. So they got it when they absolutely needed it. Big time play by Houston, big time throw by Aldrezi there.
Right, exactly. Now it's time to see if Northwestern can respond with a touchdown of their own.
All right, Junior Taylor. Yeah, and that was a long drive for Texas Tech. It gave the offense a lot of time to sit there and think for Northwestern. At the very least, they need to go on a lengthy drive to give their defense a little bit of a break here.
Exactly. Any break the defense can get will be good, because then they can come out with more energy than they already have, and try to make some of these big plays to stop the game from getting away from them early.
Right. Braden Johnson, first down. He picks up a gain of 2, so they really had that prepared. Thomas Matthews here in the shotgun will run it himself. and he won't break this tackle, so he'll pick up about 3, making it 3rd and 5. This Texas Tech defense looks to be buckling down a little bit here.
Yeah, Texas Tech's defense, like you said, seems to be finally reading what Northwestern is doing. Let's see if Northwestern can give them something new.
And on 3rd and 5, that is not new. He decides to throw it out of bounds, call it for another day, and we'll have another punt here.
Like I said, Northwestern needs to stop Texas Tech from scoring on this possession and get their offense back out there, because if Texas Tech puts up another touchdown or even another field goal, this game could slowly start getting out of hand.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they have to match them here. 1st and 5 or 1st and 10 here. Nice sack by Michael Rury. I didn't know that was even a pass play, but they're going to call that a sack and a loss of 5.
It actually looked like it was going to be a read option with a option to pitch it, and Rury just got in the backfield and dismantled the play.
Yeah, heck of a play there either way. 2nd and 15 here. They have some yards to make up. And there it is, Max Havoc's first sack of the season. And it comes at a huge time. 3rd and 24 now.
Yeah, congratulations to Max Havoc on his first sack of the season. Now it depends on this Northwestern defense and their secondary. Can they prevent Texas Tech from converting this huge and 3rd down?
Yeah, 3rd and 24, you cannot give this up here. You can give up anything underneath. Do not give up a 1st down. As they don't, Andrew Bird, the freshman, makes a heck of a play on the ball. You'd like to see an interception, but still being around there, nice breakup.
Yeah, Andrew Bird diving for it. Way to get a hand on the ball. That'd have been, I would have said that'd be a pretty sick play if he would have been able to come down with that interception.
Yeah, and his first career game too, nonetheless. But that would be a heck of a time to get a pick there,
especially against who you think the #1 quarterback in the league is.
Yeah. I mean, he only has 2 interceptions coming in on the year. He's 82% completion percentage on the season. He doesn't throw many incompletions, let alone interceptions. So, for him to put the ball into danger like that, that's really a rare opportunity.
Yeah, but anyway. Let's see what this Northwestern offense can do. They need to go down and take the last 2.5 minutes and end up scoring a touchdown.
All right, 2nd and 7 here. He finds Busy Bones across the middle. That'll be his first catch of the day, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, good route there by Busy Bones. It looked like Matthews is throwing it into coverage there. Don't know, but luckily Busy Bones was able to get his hands on that one.
Oh man, Cherry Scrim came up with a big time hit on Braden Johnson. Luckily he holds on to the football.
Yeah, that was a monster hit by Cherry Scrim. We just gotta hope that this Northwestern offense can score here to either give them the lead or make it closer.
Alright, 2nd and 8, they run a halfback screen, and again Texas Tech is just prepared for it. No gain, 3rd and 8. Thomas Matthews is going to have to throw it down the field here to really put points on the board.
Yeah, these screens for Northwestern aren't working anymore because, like you said, Texas Tech is just sniffing them out. So,
and on 3rd and 8, they find Braden Johnson for a gain of 7, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit to make it a 1-point game.
I mean, hey, but some points are better than no points, so Northwestern's just got to hope they can hold the Texas Tech offense for the next minute.
All right. Yeah, and it looks like they are going to run the clock down as much as they can, which is a smart move here. Texas Tech still has 3 timeouts, so you kind of wonder why they didn't use one here to maybe score before half. But, 1-point game, I mean, that's what you're hoping for Northwestern. Obviously, you want to take the win or take the lead. But to really hang in there with Texas Tech to this point, that really puts you in a position here in the second half to, give them a shot that they might not come back from.
Yeah, all it takes for this Northwestern defense is one stop, and the momentum could easily shift in their favor, especially in front of this home crowd.
All right, so 48 seconds left. We will see. Aldrezi throws the screen here, and he will get drugged down. That'll be a loss of 1. Nice tackle there. Couldn't see who that was.
Number 95 was the guy who tackled him.
Oh, so it was Robert Crone again. Big time junior defensive tackle with the stop there.
Yeah, Crone making another amazing play in the backfield. Read that it was a screen, was able to get out to McFly before he was able to turn upfield.
All right, and they're just running the clock down. It looks like they're not. I'm sure they'll snap it and do a pass play here, but it'll probably be a short pass play from my experience. I mean, even if they do throw it long, they didn't give themselves enough time to really do anything with it, unless it's a touchdown. So we'll see.
It looks like they're about to snap it with about.
And Crone gets that one again, and for whatever reason, Northwestern is going to take a timeout. So will we see a Hail Mary here? Probably not, but we'll see.
I wouldn't assume so. I'd assume they hand it off just going to half with a 1-point lead.
And that's what they do. McFly will take the handoff, and just like that, we are going to halftime. Knock on wood here for everybody. Texas Tech 17, Northwestern 16. Give me your thoughts on the first half for both teams.
I'm going to start with this Northwestern defense. Man, they've finally seemed to figure out the option plays that Texas Tech love. They finally seem to figure out how to stop them and stop Aldrezi from just running all over this Northwestern defense. And then Texas Tech, beginning we saw them trading blows with each other, point, touchdown, field goal, and then finally their defense decided to buckle down and stop Northwestern on a few times and hold them to 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a heck of a game effort-wise for Northwestern. I don't think Texas Tech has played up to their expectations, for sure. I don't think they've played up to their really talent level so far tonight. And I honestly do feel like they've gotten away from the read option quite a bit. I don't know if they're just trying to prove a point or what. But here in the second half, I expect Texas Tech to go more heavily towards the read option, and it's really in the ball. The ball's in Northwestern's court to try to stop it, and I don't know if they can. We'll see. But heck of a half for both teams, and I'm excited to see how this second half plays out.
Yeah, I think Aldrezi heard you talking last night about how he doesn't really throw the ball that much, and he wants to start throwing the ball more.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. As we start this half, Texas Tech will receive 1-point game. Rock solid with an okay return there. Let's see really what kind of adjustments they've made coming out of halftime.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing what adjustments both sides have made.
All right, and they go with the read option on the first play of the half. He'll get about 7 before getting tackled here.
Yeah, starting to pick up with that read option again. Northwestern's going to have to figure out how to make sure they stop it completely and force him to hand it off to either Gino or actually use his arm.
All right, 2nd and 3. He will use his arm here. Nice catch by Sean Robinson. He got absolutely plastered. I really feel like these teams don't like each other with how hard of the hits we've been seeing tonight.
That was a hospital pass. That he could have easily ended up on the sideline with that hit.
And Thomas Noble almost picks off that screen. Aldrezi's really got to be more careful with that ball because Noble would have taken it to the house. Nonetheless, it's 2nd and 10. They're going to run the speed option, and this time Max Havoc just puts an absolute hit on Drezi.
Yeah, Max Havoc, 4 tackles for loss tonight and a sack. That is insane. He read that perfectly. He saw the fake handoff and just figured, hey, I got to stop Aldrezi from getting from positive yards.
And he's going to throw it deep, 3rd and 14. He has a man he beats him. That's Sean Robinson. Touchdown.
Yeah, good route there by Sean Robinson. And then the ability to just brush off the defender and keep going.
What a fake step out of bounds. He beat Noble there. Not only that, but it looked like he took a little, like, almost like a dead leg step out of bounds and then just turned on the jets. That was a crazy play. Heck of a throw, first of all. But that play 100% was Sean Robinson, and that's his first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, Aldrezi maybe proving us both wrong about him not throwing the ball that much. That was a beautiful ball right into the hands of Sean Robinson.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he hit him in stride. I don't want to call it a back shoulder, but he saw that the defender was in front of him, so he threw it a little bit shorter, and it was a perfect pass. As we start with this drive, Raja Tennis picks up his first career catch. Thomas Matthews picks up a first down there, so nice little first down throw. As he sends a man in motion here, they're going to hand it. Oh, yeah, they do hand it off to Braden Johnson. He'll only pick up about 2.
Yeah, the freshman there on that last play with the nice 10-yard reception. Maybe he's starting to learn things from these other Northwestern receivers about how to be able to contribute to this offense.
Yeah, maybe. 2nd and 8. Matthews going to throw it out of bounds. 16 of 21 for 97 yards tonight. So not very high yardage per attempt. That's for sure.
No, and they're 2 and 7 on second down, or third down. My apologies, which is not that good either.
Yeah, make it 2 and 8 now after the halfback screen. As Craniac Slaughter with the tackle, freshman safety, and that'll bring up the punt unit for Texas Tech.
Yeah, this Northwestern offense has got to figure out how to start clicking in the second half. Otherwise, this game is going to get out of hand really quick.
Apparently, the tackle was Jason Breeze. My apologies. It was Jason Breeze on the tackle. It was just the animation showed Craniacs celebrating. So there you go. Number 13 always taking credit where he didn't actually earn it. 1st and 10. Aldrezi throws it to Drew Stowe for a gain of 8. That'll be his first catch of the game.
Yeah, good little route there by Drew Stowe to get into an open spot there in the middle of the field and just turn upfield and get the extra yards he needed.
All right, Aldrezi really moving his man in motion here. They'll run the read option. He's got some space. Nice block. Kind of gets in his way, but he still breaks a few tackles. That'll be a pickup of 16 for Aldrezi.
Yeah, and Andrew Bird looked like he was trying to get him down along the sideline out there. Finally was able to shove him out of bounds.
Yeah, he was fighting with him for a few yards. Aldrezi finally gets knocked out of bounds there. All right, 1st and 10. They are in Wildcat territory now. They're going to run another read option play, and he's got some more space. He hits the Jets, and he'll get to about the 30, 18-yard run for Aldrezi.
Yeah, good run by Aldrezi. This is starting to become commonplace of what we've seen from him the last few attempts of this game.
All right, yeah, and I said that during our halftime kind of recap that I expected them to go to the read option a little bit more. Here they are, 3 straight plays, and he's going to pick up more yards. Gain of 17 there. What a strong run.
Yeah, just dragging the Northwestern defender along with him again.
Man, I mean, he's a tough guy to bring down, and that's a defensive tackle he was dragging with him. That's Dylan Wheatley, not a small guy. All right, 1st and 10 here. Another read option. This time they're ready for it. Michael Rury gets him in the backfield before he can even decide whether to hand it off or not. Big time play.
Good play there by Rury, getting back past offensive lineman and getting back into the backfield before Aldrezi can do anything with the ball.
All right, 2nd and 14. They're going to run the read option again, and he gets brought down. It looked like Andrew Bird was the first guy there, and then Jax Davenport cleans up the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 6 here from the 10.
Yeah, Andrew Bird there was the first one to make any sort of contact with Aldrezi and slow him down. Otherwise, that probably would have been a first down.
3rd and 6, they run the halfback screen. McFly had some space, but they close up well, and that'll be 4th and 4. They're bringing out the field goal unit here.
Yeah, good stop by this Northwestern defense. Now the offense has to come out on the field and produce a scoring drive and not a field goal. They got to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, down 11, and especially with this Texas Tech offense heating up the way they have been the past few drives, down 11, you can't. If you match a field goal here, you're essentially letting Texas Tech hit the gas and take off. I feel like you have to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, exactly. Touchdown is the number one priority. They cannot be going touchdown for a field goal.
Jeez, and then on this first down run, Cherry Scrim comes down and lays the lumber again on Braden Johnson. These guys are getting chippy out here tonight. It's cold, and we're here in Illinois. I know it's cold. I know, you got to kind of make your own enemies to really pump yourself up. But, man, these guys don't like each other.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Seems like they want to be going after each other's throats because there's some sort of reason they don't like each other.
Yeah, it could be the fact that this is the third time they played this week, but I don't know for sure. Dan Legend gets 5 or 6 on that gain there. 3rd and 2, they hand it off to Braden Johnson. He'll pick up the first down and more. Finally gets shoestring tackled there. Gain of 24 for Braden.
Yeah, if you look here on this run, the only guy that was going to potentially stop him besides that shoestring tackle was number 13 for Texas Tech. If he couldn't get the stop, Braden Johnson was going to the house.
All right, and they just showed the first down numbers there. 11 first downs for Tech, 12 for Northwestern. Pretty even in that regard. It's just Texas Tech has had a lot more of the big-time plays, whereas Northwestern are kind of getting the first down, 10 yards at a time instead of 17 to 20. Here we are, 2nd and 10 now from the pistol. Matthews looking left, and he throws it out of bounds for 2 straight plays.
Yeah, this Northwestern offense, they got to put something together. They cannot be getting field goals as Texas Tech gets touchdowns. This game will go out of hand real fast.
All right, 3rd and 10. Man, across the middle, he makes the catch. That's Tyler Jones. He knew he was going to take a shot, and he still held on to it.
Yeah, good reception here for Tyler Jones. Knew he was being led into the guy in the field and was able to hold on to it after a devastating hit.
Yeah, huge hit there by Craniac Slaughter. Couldn't quite knock the ball free, but he knew he was going to get a lick on that guy, and he certainly did. 1st and 10, tight end going across the motion, and they find Jet Turner for a gain of 13. They're inside the 5-yard line now.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Texas Tech near the goal line, I think, since the first time they end up scoring their touchdown.
And on 1st and goal, Braden Johnson caps it off, 3-yard touchdown, and we have a ball game again.
Just like we said, Northwestern needed to come down here, score a touchdown, and get right back into this game. Now it's up to their defense to get a stop.
That is touchdown number 5 for Braden Johnson on the season, and it could not have come at a more crucial time in this ball game.
Exactly. With 3 minutes left in the third quarter, you're down 4. Your defense has to come up huge here.
All right, here we go. Breezy with a 29-yard return as we see a couple of highlights from the touchdowns earlier. At least one touchdown they've showed. Here's the other one.
Here's that Sean Robinson one.
Oh, that was such a nasty cut.
he cut that defender right out of his cleats.
Yeah, that was a tough play right there. Sean Robinson made me a fan. I really wasn't familiar with his game, but I'm a fan now for sure. 1st and 10, Aldrezi keeps it himself, and he'll pick up 11.
Yep, Texas Tech's going back to their bread and butter. We said this at halftime. That's what they need to do if they want to win this game, is go back to the read options.
All right, 1st and 10 again. Split back, shotgun set. They're going to pass this time, and he finds his man Houston Wilson across the middle for a gain of 11.
Houston Wilson, 3 of 36 and a touchdown. Definitely being a good contributor to the offense, especially with that touchdown.
All right, Drizzy gets hit. He will pick up 4. Who put that hit on him?
Was that 58?
Brian Eshelman. He's been a huge linebacker for this defense so far this season. Big time hit there. Things are getting chippy for sure.
Yeah, I think everyone's just tired that this is the third attempt we've had of this game. Everyone just wants to have this game come to a conclusion so they can move on to next week.
In the chat, they said linebackers with number 58 are menaces. I absolutely agree. I've never met like a clean playing number 58 in my life.
I'm trying to think who are some of the guys who played 58 at linebacker.
Oh geez.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
What number was Thomas Davis when he played for the Panthers?
Well, I think he was 58 if I'm not mistaken. Maybe
he
Chat
was a dog.
Chat can correct us.
Yeah, because he was a dog.
Oh yeah, he was.
1st and 10 here. They throw a screen. It'll be a loss of 3. Junior Taylor comes up, makes the hit.
See, when I think of hard-hitting linebackers, I think of Ray Lewis, Brian Dawkins, people like that.
I got you,
yeah. You know what I mean.
2nd and 13. Kovu with the screen. He'll pick up about 4, making it a 3rd and 9 now.
But like I said, I think the hardest-hitting linebacker I ever remember watching growing up was Ray Lewis.
Yeah, definitely. 3rd and 9. Throwing it across the middle. He finds his man, Drew Stowe. He gets a hit, but it'll pick up 15 and a 1st down.
Yeah, that is a good route, but he just got absolutely leveled after catching this ball.
That's Junior Taylor, the safety, with the hit. He's kind of been everywhere so far tonight.
Northwestern needs to force either a turnover or a field goal or something to be able to get back into this game.
All right, well, on this play, they're not going to stop him. He will pick up 10. It'll say 2nd and inches. He's up to, 136 it said on the ground tonight?
I thought that's what it said, yeah.
All right, 2nd and inches here. Throwing a quick screen, almost picked off by Thomas Noble. I'll tell you right now.
That's something
Go ahead, sorry.
That's something Northwestern needed right there. That would have definitely turned the tide in their favor if Thomas Noble would have been able to catch that ball there on should have been an interception.
Yeah, and instead they couldn't capitalize on the interception, and Texas Tech makes them pay for another rushing touchdown for Aldrezi. He has a nice block by Kovu there, who really makes it with that cut block, and now it's going to be 34-23, pinning the extra point. Another touchdown for Aldrezi. Now it's going to be tough for Northwestern to get back in this game. 49 seconds left in the 3rd. Not impossible, certainly, but they're going to have to play pretty mistake-free football from now on. As we get a big return here, he'll get about to the 50, and another flag comes out.
Oh, no. The dreading clipping.
Oh, man. So they'll go back again. Another clipping that really hurts them. That's the 2nd long return of the day that gets brought back. This one gets brought back all the way to the 15.
I could have sworn they tackled them at midfield.
Yeah, it's spot of foul. It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So the last one, it got brought back to the 32 because it happened at the 42. This one must have happened at the 25. So
I see now. Okay.
Or it might even be 15. I don't know in 2013 what the rule was exactly, but it is spot of foul.
Okay.
Braden Johnson on 2nd down picks up 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Cherry Scrim, his 10th tackle of the game so far.
Yeah, he's been everywhere. He's missed a couple tackles, I'll be honest, but he's also laid a few really big hits. Looks like Craniac Slaughter coming in with the blitz here. He does blitz. Thomas Matthews throwing it to the right side, and somehow it's caught. That's Rajah Tennis with maybe the biggest catch of the day.
This was an insane catch. Originally I thought he had to stretch out and dive for that one, but no, that was a good route there by Rajah Tennis, helping his offense move the ball down the field.
Absolutely. What a pass by Thomas Matthews. Puts trust in his brand new receiver, and it pays off. Here on first down, they hand it to Braden Johnson, and just like that, that will end the third quarter. Texas Tech 34, Northwestern 23. I mean, we're in for a photo finish, I feel like, folks. With that being said, get your fours in chat because we have a heck of a quarter to go.
Yeah, Braden Johnson, they just flashed 86 rushing yards and a touchdown. That is a... They just got to keep feeding Braden Johnson because running it through him seems to be working right now.
Yeah, there we go. Another first down for Braden Johnson. First and 10 here. They're almost at midfield. And a big-time sack. That was number 11, Tanuki Hamburglar, came in fast. 76, the lineman just missed the block. And that really, I mean, that's going to really put Northwestern at a disadvantage going forward on this drive.
Yeah, you can't afford to take sacks when you're down 11 with 8 minutes left in the game. You got to be able to put a drive together that ends in a touchdown.
And then he throws it out of bounds, so wastes one of his crucial downs here. Really just tossing it out. You hate to see it. 3rd and 16, they're going to need a miracle here to pick up this first down. And he throws it deep, and it will be intercepted. Who is it? Is it 31?
31.
It is. So Ayabusa Matunde with his first interception of the season. The junior corner gets one before Breezy does. He was saying earlier that no one really tests him. Well, he got tested there, and he passed it.
I was going to say, if Northwestern gets to a first down, what do you think? Is it 4-down territory?
Yeah, if they picked up, 7 or 8 for sure, but I mean they keep wasting downs throwing it out of bounds here.
And there's Andrew Bird on a tackle bringing down Geno McFly after a gain of 5.
Yeah, there you go. Geno McFly running here again. He'll pick up the first down, gain of 14. He's only at 45 yards here tonight, and he's the number 2 or technically number 3 rusher in the league right now. So you were expecting definitely a bigger game out of him. We'll see how this quarter ends. Michael Rory comes in quick with the sack, though, and that'll make it 2nd and 14 for the Texas Tech offense.
Yeah, just blew right by that tackle on the offensive line, and that's his 2nd of the night.
What they're saying in the chat, Tommy got number 2. Was it Tommy? That's kind of crazy because it looked like it was in 31's hands. But hey, if it was Tommy Salami with interception number 2, congratulations, that was dope. It didn't look like it for sure, but
Northwestern, they need a stop here on this 3rd and 14.
And they get it. It'll be a handoff, and it won't go far. So 4th and 14, not in field goal range. They're going to punt it, and that's really the breath of life that Northwestern needed here.
Exactly. Now Northwestern, their offense needs to come down, score quick, so they can try to get Texas Tech's offense off the field again so they can get the ball back and try to maybe win this game with no time left.
All right, well, we'll see. I mean, that's really the way to get it. We'll see if that's what happens here. Down 11, throw a quick pass here to Busy Bones, and he'll really use his guy in front of him to pick up that first down, gain of 11.
Yeah, not only that, but Busy Bones, he just put his head down and started running through people to get that extra yards as well.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, handoff to Braden Johnson. I like that they're not shying away from going to him, and he picks up 7 here. He's 1 yard away from the 100-yard mark.
Yeah, Braden Johnson, he's easily going to get 100 yards, but if you're Northwestern, you got to pick up the pace. You can't be huddling every play. You got to be picking up the pace, trying to score quick.
And on 2nd and 3, they go to Dan Legend, and it looked like Craniac Slaughter just had that mapped out, and he tackles him right at the line, stops him from picking up that first down. It'd be 3rd and 3 now. Looks like a safety blitz coming up the middle. Uh-oh. And he doesn't get it. 4th and inches, you have to go for it here. Heck of a tackle there by Texas Tech. Let's see what they do. They're in a full house pistol set. They're going to hand it off to Braden Johnson. He will pick up the first just barely, but he gets it. He's up over 100 yards, and they are still alive in this one.
Yeah, that was close. They could have easily got him in the backfield, but instead Braden Johnson using his toughness to get through and get that first down.
All right, 168, 2 interceptions through the air tonight. Not a great day passing, but I mean, they're still in this game, down 11. They have a chance to come back. They throw it across the middle here. That's Busy Bones, a gain of 7.
Yeah, and at what point do they finally decide to say, okay, we're running out of time here, 5.5 minutes? I understand that's still a lot of time, but at what point do you take a shot?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing myself. Thomas Matthews going to take off running here. Won't get there, so now their game really depends on another 4th down conversion because they refuse to throw it past the sticks. All right, 4th and 2. They hand it off to Braden again, and Cherry Scrim makes a huge hit, and that will make a turnover on downs.
Yep, now all Northwestern has to do is get a stop, force a punt.
And here we go. Gino McFly runs for 3. It'll be 2nd and 7, only up to 49 yards. I'd like to see him bust one, maybe just to up his yards a little bit. 2nd and 7. They're going to hand it to him again, and he gets absolutely hit by Junior Taylor, it looks like.
Yep, Junior Taylor in there with a huge tackle. Everyone is just giving out double-decker tackles tonight.
Yeah, they come to play tonight, and not only that, but I really think that they're trying to, I don't know, kill people. I don't know what they're doing. Gino McFly picks up the first down on the ground. Texas Tech now over 200 yards on the ground today as a team. Andrew Bird picks up his 6th tackle in his first career game. 1st and 10, another handoff to McFly. He'll pick up about 5.
Yeah, Northwestern, they just got to figure out how to stop this running game because right now the clock's just going to keep running until they can get a stop and maybe get them to hold them to a field goal here because they're too deep in territory to punt.
Yeah, for sure. 2nd and 5, Aldrezi keeps it himself. He gets inside the 20 with a 13-yard run. He's up to 154 yards. I do believe, and I don't have the exact amount off the top of my head, I do believe he has more yards in this game than McGurkin had in game 1 tonight, which would mean Aldrezi's going to end this game as the ECFL's current rushing yards leader. Don't 100% quote me, but I do believe he has more right now.
Yeah, I don't remember what McGurkin had, but I don't think he had more than 100. So I think you're right. I think Aldrezi's going to be leading the league in rushing after tonight.
Yeah, I think McGurkin, I know he had over 100. I think he had like 136 or something. It could have been 146, but it was somewhere around that area. So I do believe that Aldrezi is your current rushing leader tonight, or after tonight. And that's an impressive feat for a quarterback, especially when he's by far the ECFL's leading rushing touchdown leader.
Exactly. Now here, when would you start using your timeouts if you're Northwestern?
I don't know. Looks like they. I don't want to say that they've given up, but it really kind of feels like they have at this point. I don't know. At this point, looks like they're just going to give up the touchdown, and maybe, I don't even know it'll be an 18-point game at that point. So,
yeah.
they might just be thrown in the towel.
I mean, Northwestern did play Texas Tech a lot closer than the second attempt we had for the game.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 attempts, 2 games were somewhat close. One was really close.
That first game was really close. That second game
I'm saying I would be saying like this one was somewhat close. Most of the game was close, but at the end, it might end up here at 18-point game. So, yeah, definitely a better game than the second attempt as Geno McFly caps it off. Big time touchdown for him, considering he hasn't got many opportunities this year. Considering Aldrezi's been taking a lot of them. Nice touchdown. And that really will cap off this game.
Yeah, 41-23 with 2 minutes left in the fourth. I mean, Northwestern, you got to hold your head high. Managed to keep it close for a decent part of the game. And you just got to look forward to next week, your next opponent, and figure out what you can do differently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on the moral victory thing, but you look at Northwestern's schedule to start the year, and it's been brutal. Week 1, they played Maryland. They won. Only team to beat Maryland so far. Week 2, played against the defending champs, North Dakota State. Week 3, they played against Fresno State, we've seen how hot Fresno State's been the past couple weeks. Week 4, Texas Tech. I don't want to say next week they have a break, but next week they finally kind of play a team that may be closer to their level in an Oregon State team, and I really think that they're going to come out firing on all cylinders in that game. And not to say that they're a step below those teams that I named. I think that they're having trouble competing with those teams for 4 quarters, and they really need to get in sync. Not playing the top 4 teams in the league.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is, as Northwestern, like you said, you just gotta, or as I said, you just gotta look forward to next week. You had a good game against Texas Tech tonight. You somehow figured out how to slow down Aldrezi for the first half of the game. You gotta take that as a victory, because God knows what he could have done if you didn't figure out how to slow him down.
Right. And that will be a turnover on downs. I will say it just showed Matunde's stats a couple seconds ago, and it said a pass deflection, but it did not say interception. So I do believe Tommy Salami got that second interception.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we'll find out for sure when the box score comes out, but yeah, I think whoever said that in the chat was actually right. It looked like Tommy Salami.
Okay. McFly, they're getting a gain of 4.
Maticus, it absolutely does. It doesn't do it all the time. So if a player makes a tackle and it's like highlighting the tackle, it won't show interception. But if a player gets like a pass deflection, it'll show if he had an interception that game.
And that looks like that's going to be it.
But here we have it. Texas Tech taking the victory. 41-23. Aldrezi's going to take player of the game. Another 180, 163. I mean, he's been crazy this season. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up, Sam?
I mean, I was impressed today by Texas Tech's offense. The ability to, and Aldrezi being able to show us that not only is he an elite runner, but he could be an elite passer in this league. And like I said, Northwestern, you played a hell of a game. Even though you got beat tonight, you take your moral victories as you can get them. Keep your head up and try to game plan for next week when you play Oregon State.
All right, well, this was Game 3 of our Tuesday night triple header. It's been fun. I'm Knight, joined by Sayan in the booth. Shout out to Sayan. You did awesome, man. Pleasure to call with you. I'm signing out.
All right, man. Talk. Night, guys.